Okay, so basically this character is designed by the actual devil. So there's like three super top tiers in Central Fiction. There's a Rachel, who I would say is the most fair of the three, simply because she is by far the most difficult to play. There is Carl, who is mechanically difficult to play, but is so rewarding for investigative that it doesn't matter. And then there's this character, who is the fakest hard character I've ever seen in my life. So her game plan really centers around like three things, I guess. One is this, the other is this, and the third thing is actually killing you in real life. So she has this thing. When she presses D, this is her tribe, she activates the ring, and it gives her the best projectile in the game, like ever. Because the thing about this projectile is that there's no startup. There's no animation for her to do it. It fires completely independently of herself, which also means she can just do it during other things. Like I can be doing this move and then I fire them with me. And you can also see they cover like the entire screen. So my friend plays Susanoo, and he really has this issue against Izanami where he can't do anything. And I mean this literally, like it hits him over there. He can jump to the top of the screen and it still hits him. So the downside of this stance, by the way, she can't block, but it genuinely doesn't matter because you can't like how do you contest this? Now to add on to this obnoxious part of her game plan is that she can do this. So she doesn't have a double jump, but she can just stand in the air, which is really awesome. This also refreshes her air dash, so you can do this, which is like that's so cool for everyone that isn't her. No, that's so awful for everyone that isn't her. Yeah, there we go. This air dash, this also gives her weird movement because she gets super jump downwards while on it, like this. So you can't really like catch her, and the whole time at any point she could just fire this thing at you. She has the best backdash in the game. This goes like forever away, and again she can just shoot during it. So maybe you think you're gonna hit her, but actually you get hit by these. And then all of this doesn't even matter, because this is maybe the most evilly designed move I've ever seen in my life. This is like Shield of Dreams. What does this move do? So what this move does is she starts passively losing her barrier gauge. In exchange though, you can't hit her. Like you just can't. You could do a fucking super. You could do 2. You could even do 3. It doesn't matter. Nothing can hit her. You can throw her, and that's it. And like unblockables would still work, but those are really rare. And like the cost is her barrier gauge, which like okay, I guess, but that comes back, and that also removes the only downside of being in this mode. So what do you do in this situation where she does this? Like literally, what? Actually, no. Let's make it worse. Let's make it worse. Because I said you can throw her, right? If she's floating here, you actually can't, because she's airborne. So what do you do if she does this and then just levitates at you? So you can't hit her, right? With anything, you can't hit her at all because of the shield. You can't really like run away. This covers every single angle you could run away from. So like, what do you do? She just comes at you. Like that's it. Actually, like you're done. And if that's not enough, she can also teleport to you in 2 different ways even. Which that's pretty cool. And again, like you know, these can just be there with her. All of these are always plus. She can do this and just put them on you, and now they're gonna kill you. That's pretty cool. Again, no startup animation, that just happens. And she can also do this. So that's pretty cool. You can also just keep this in place. So one thing she likes to do often is have this here and then put this right there. You can't move. You can't go anywhere. You can also steer this, so she can make it go upwards if she wants. So truly, there's like, it's nigh impossible to contest her. Oh, also she has this move. This is just a normal she has. I don't know why. This move is extremely obnoxious. Most of her moves are obnoxious. She has like the best air move and like the best air special in the game maybe. This move is gigantic. I don't know why it's this big, but it is. And one of the upsides of Izanami is that she can do all of her ground moves in the air because she can float. So like this is an insane poke right here. You can do it in the air. This super annoying slide, you can do it in the air. And what makes them even more broken is all of them can be flow cancelled like this, which removes all of their recovery, which means like this move, normally this move's downside is you can't cancel it into anything. In the air, not a downside because you just can't, like that. So that's really cool for her. One of the safety precautions they put on Izanami is that while she's floating, none of her moves are overheads. So you can crouch block all of these, which is fine. But if I instantly stop floating and do this, this is an overhead. So if I go to the dummy settings and I say block switching disabled and he's crouching, if I do this, that's an overhead. But this isn't. This is. So it doesn't actually matter. You have to stand block because at any moment she could just like do this and that's an overhead. So after anything, it could just be an overhead. So nothing is, but there's always one waiting like that. Which means, alright, I'll just stand block everything because she can't instantly do a low, but actually she can. Because this is a low. And also, you can just fake the overhead and do this. And also, you can fake the overhead, land, and then do an actual overhead. She has a standing overhead as well. And you can't like mash on any of this because like this is here. And oh yeah, epic part of this thing is that you can detonate it and it refunds you some of your barrier gauge. That's pretty sick. Also, she could do all this and throw you. You might be ready to tech the throw. She has a command grab. And none of this is factoring in these things to her mix-up. So another thing she can do is you can do... Let me see if I can still do this mix-up. It's actually quite hard. This is a cross-up. Into overhead like that. You can do that. You can cross up, do this, and then... Oh, let me... Yeah, do a block string after. So like you're still plus there. Offer command grab. So one of the downsides of command grabs to normal throws, in fact we can look at this with Susanoo because he has this issue. Normal throws, universally, like all of them give you a combo after. Command grabs pretty much always don't. So he can't pick up after this command grab. Izanami should be the same. You command grab, there's no combo there. One thing you should know though is that this command grab steals barrier gauge from the opponent. So like imagine that cost being real. But if she has these out, she can actually still combo off the command grab anyway. It actually, like, it doesn't even matter. Oh my god, I keep dropping. I'll get it one day. Oh wait, I'm doing the wrong combo, that's why. Yeah, you have to delay it. That also works. You get the idea. This gives you a follow-up for some godforsaken reason. I think she gets like a 3,000 damage combo here. Which is absurd for what it is. Because the combo here should be nothing. So that she's getting anything is stupid. She also has one of the most powerful types of mix-ups. She has fuzzies. Which I'm not going to explain to you what a fuzzy is. If you already know, then that's good. If you don't, I'm not explaining it. But she has them like this. How do you do this one? I think you have to do lowest possible float. Yeah, like that. That's a fuzzy. That's really cool. I don't know why she has that. And then to top it all off, she has an absurd combo game. So For example, her corner routing looks like this. So you can see now, off that route, you take 4,000 damage, which is really good damage. You are knocked down in the corner while she has this out and this out. Just die. Like, actually, you should just give up. What are you gonna do? You're fucked beyond belief. And even mid-screen, her corner carry is absurd. Let's see if I still have this one. This route this route took me forever to learn. It's so difficult. Almost. No. What's crazy is I'm doing the hard part right. That was almost it. Ah, that was also almost it. So you can see that corner carry there. He's like in the corner, like we got him there already. And there's other routes you can do. Like that and stuff. One hit from her will always bring you to the corner. I don't really know why she needs that, but she does, and they just gave that to her. Which like it's so stupid. She has insanely powerful normals. This kick, this goes so far. She has really long legs, and god does she put them to use. This is like the best one of the best jumping buttons in the game. My friend plays Susanoo, and this is genuinely his least favorite move to fight against. It's just Izanami JB. She has this dinosaur. Not much to say here. I feel like it's worth mentioning. She does have a dinosaur head. She can throw a meteor. Also angle it. And all of that will now we're here. So the time stop. This is also a command grab, like this one. Oh, okay, I'm gonna hit this shit for real. Ah, I dropped it near the end. You can see the damage is around 3.5k though. It was 3,000. There was a little bit more. So the problem with this command grab is this is the optimal route. I dropped it a little at the end. It does the same damage as the meterless command grab route. That's the optimal route. Now that's not bad, but like I can't get that much from a meterless command grab. So it doesn't really make sense to do it almost at all. It makes sense in overdrive because the time stop gets longer, so the optimal route becomes better. I dropped it. But the optimal damage goes to like 5,000-ish if you're in overdrive. Yeah. Which, like, yes, they did give the character with the best mix-up in the game, and like a passive auto guard, like the thing that plays neutral for you, and infinite corner carry, and unreactable command grab that does 5,000 damage. They did do that. I'm not sure why, but they did. And hold on, I can show you. It's kind of what it looks like to block against Izanami, because a lot of what she does is she does this and she starts floating on you, and then that makes you fearful of your life, and then while you're afraid this happens. So, because in this situation, you have to contend with her doing one overhead. She could also do two like that. She could also do 4 like that. She could also do 3 like that if she wanted. She can do anywhere from 1 to 4 overheads. At any point, you can also fake how many you're going to do by doing this one instead, because now that only did 2 when it could have been 4. She can also at any point do the slow. You can fake the overhead like we said and go low here. You can fake the overhead and then actually go overhead because she has a grounded overhead. You can do this. You can, if they're not in the corner, you have cross-up opportunities because she has a cross-up button. Because of course she does. She has a bunch of frame traps everywhere. You can never really mash on her because all of her pressure is going to have this on it somewhere. And to top it off, the time stop command grab at that point, it's just the cherry on top, man. It's just that sometimes you'll, I don't know, you'll be doing pressure with Izanami. You like lock them down with this. And then you gotta, I didn't do the micro dash. Come on, how do you do this one? Oh, that's not far enough? Dang, I'm washed. It's just like, for fun at that point. Now she does have a move that doesn't need you to hit them that stops time. But it's really bad because it takes 4 seconds to go off. It also costs 100 meter. Now if you're in overdrive, it only takes 3 seconds to go off, I think. But that's still quite bad. It does have uses because what you can do is you go in overdrive, go to like the top of the screen here and do it over there. That's about the only use. It's not very good. This is her only bad move. Yeah, that's why stopping time isn't conducive to her game plan. If you could believe it, her like time stop command grab that does 4,000 damage, it's like there's actually just better things you could be doing on this character. Cause she's that good. Also, she likes her other super a lot more. This super is invincible. The hitbox is kind of stupid. Let's see if I can demonstrate it properly. Oh, not quite. Should be easier if he was doing a button. Oh my god. There we go. It hits quite high up. I know I showed it poorly there, but you really do see this thing hit from absurd angles. And probably the most obnoxious thing is it side swaps. So if you're in the corner and you get this. Out there in the corner. Delightful. It's also very easy to add on to all of her combos just to make them do more damage. Oh my god. I can't be dropping the B and B, man. So you'd rather use that. So yeah, she really, the time stop is actually just like, it's not important. You could remove the move and she would not notice. It's just a, like this move does the same thing.